Yo, what's up, man? What's poppin', man? It's your boy BMO, man. Here today with the peoples, with the family, trying to continue on pushing out stuff that's to keep us entertained. Maybe stuff just to get somebody to learn something from, to grow from, man, you know. I want to shout out to Toka, turning our circumstances around. Non-profit as always. I want to thank God waking me up today. You know, shout out to the youth as always. Y'all the future. Y'all the future in this thing. It's y'all time to take our generation to another level. When I say generation, I always want y'all to remember I came from where y'all came from. And I know it ain't easy, you know what I'm saying? So we must always know that at the end of the day, you got to continue on growing. You know what I'm saying? They always tell us, learn from other people's mistakes. So you must do it. You know what I'm saying? You learn. When you see somebody make a mistake, you know not to do it. You know, as a person that was always on front line, it ended up with a life sentence. As a goal for us to be the top gangsters in New York City, all over the world, come with a heavy price. Behind the scenes, the shadows, behind the shadows, you know what I'm saying? Back then, everything was to be hidden, but now you're living in a world that everything is supposed to be shown. You know, so the youth, I just want y'all to learn from other people's mistakes so y'all know which way to go. You know, y'all have to be more into yourself more than being into others. You have to, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things you used to do. Like growing up, it wasn't one sport in the world that we didn't play. We played everything. Baseball, basketball, football, soccer, dodgeball, air hockey, you know what I'm saying? Going to the community centers was always so fun to be with because it kept us out the street. Nowadays, a lot of community centers are getting shut down. A lot of the tournaments is getting shut down, but we still got a lot of tournaments that we doing. Like, we got a good thing going with the big homie, another one of my colleagues that I work with at Guns Down Life Up, but we got the Watson tournament. It get bigger and better every year. So, you know, we don't mind coming to get kids to bringing them over there. Kids from all over, we bring them as, we got control of the situation, so it's not like a lot of nonsense, zero tolerance, no fly zone, no beefing, but we trying to get the youth to be together to go do it. Get into boxing, karate, I did it all. If y'all didn't know, man, you know, growing up, I was in karate and all that, and I could have made it. I just choose to go the wrong way. So I have close brothers that I grew up with, they brothers, they sons, and they kids, they was in karate, they masters, man. Look them up, man. My real close friend of mine, Jesse Gray, other little brother Shells, all that, they sons and them is running around karate right now. But we grew up fighting in karate, all of us. I remember going to all other projects, doing that. So like I told you, going to the tournaments, that had to be so fun. You know, I remember one year my grandmother, may she rest in peace. So I used to always go and I start playing. Everybody else was coming with trophies. I'm winning, but I'm losing matches. I'm just going to experience. So my grandmother told me one day, she's like, yo, man, this is like I'm wasting money. If you don't go in there and win something and come back with no trophy, man, yo, you ain't going no more. Hey, yo, after that day on, boy, I went to that tournament. Man, I came back with like 6, 7 trophies, man. I went in there like a madman. So then she was like, what the hell? You couldn't have. I'm like, yeah. Then after that, I went again. And then the streets swallowed me up. You know what I'm saying? So once the streets swallowed me up, I was just gone. You know what I'm saying? So now it's like, what I'm doing over here, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm already hustling. You know what I'm saying? So I always hung out with people that was older than me, so they got me to go in the street. So what I'm just saying to the youth is, now this might be computers and stuff. Stick with the computers and yeah. So now we got video games, man. People getting paid for these video games, man. This shit is crazy, man. I just recently brought me a PlayStation, man. I played this shit like 2 times. I ain't get to sit my ass down and to play it, you know what I'm saying, understand it. But I really never been a game dude, man, you know what I'm saying? My little bro, Lil Eags, always play the games. I only never like completing the games because I always wanted to go back and have fun in it. You know what I'm saying? One thing that I did pick up was learning how to play chess. So, chess is another good thing. But the youth, man, let's try to find ourselves, get in tune. You know what I'm saying? Once I get this nonprofit going the right way, I'm going to try to get me a community center. I'm going to have it. And we're going to be able to help y'all. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to show them that we could change, that y'all could change. And that we're going to be able to make something more better than where they got the youth designed to going. You know what I'm saying? And it got to start from us. The same way we kicked up on the revolution, same way we demonstrated to get and go the wrong way, we got to demonstrate and go the right way to go help these kids be the best at whatever they could do. The little young men and the little young women, all y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, it's y'all time, you know what I'm saying? And that's what y'all got to learn how to do. Y'all got to just focus in on that. Believe me, man, this shit is hard, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't ever think that it ain't hard, you know what I'm saying? Many obstacles been thrown at me since I came home, you know what I'm saying? But like I always tell somebody, like, how you could stop what God got destined for me. Well, even Allah, it's a lot of people got different religion that they go in. Me, myself, I am a Christian, you know what I'm saying? But I did fast with the Muslim brothers this year. Half of my family Muslims, half of my family's Christians. So, we're not here to get into a topic of what's that, but I am a Christian, you know what I'm saying? But you can't stop what God got for you. Like I always say, the light always outshine the dark, So even with the obstacles being thrown at me, you have to continue on going. You know what I'm saying? For all of us, for the man, the female, even the youth, you know what I'm saying? Because we can't say it's y'all fault. We can't say it's our fault. But somebody got to take control of the situation to go. And that's what we trying to do. Because this thing is generation trauma, you know what I'm saying? With the females, with the males, everybody's scarred, you know what I'm saying? So everybody go at things so many different ways. And a lot of people just so afraid to confront their fears, to go at them, you know what I'm saying? And that's when it be hard. When you learn how to change, you're going to change your thought process, you know what I'm saying? Your thought pattern, you know what I'm saying? You're going to change all that, your approach, you know what I'm saying? And once you start taking little steps and changing that, you're going to go at a lot of other situations so much better, you know what I'm saying? And that's what we need the youth to do, you know what I'm saying? Everybody always talking about they could do this and that, but they be faking. Taking a step to change is the best part and go to show you really who you are. You know what I'm saying? So, like I always tell you, I'm not here to preach to y'all. I'm just here to get you to sit down and think, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you could feel my pain. Because you didn't even realize what my pain is when you have to be on the death penalty. When you watch dudes you grew up with, you ran with, killed for, held down, come testified on you, 15, 20 people more. When you watch clowns get a habit out of assassinating real men, you know what I'm saying? When you see things and you do it, but it's like you outside in the rain, and just like it could be thunderstorming and you just walk right through it and it's like, this motherfucker ain't wet at all. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard. It's hard fighting the federal government, using the Constitution, knowing that you're right, and next thing you know, you still losing the case. You still losing, you know what I'm saying? Going, doing bids, woman leaving you, kids is growing, people's dying on you, you know what I'm saying? So y'all all had to take that into consideration. take that all in consideration, y'all. You know what I'm saying? While you ripping around the street, so let's get together on this next demonstration and let's try to pull some kids. And like I tell you, man, reach out to me on my gram. Y'all want to play basketball? We get y'all in a watching tournament. We taking all kids, man. We gonna help, man. My big bro Gilly. Yo, we here. We got the other programs going on and Guns Down Life Up. They got a lot of stuff going. Don't forget, Toka's coming strong. We going there. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I just want the youth to let's get into school. Let's play a little sports. You know what I'm saying? Let's stray away from ripping and running the street, ain't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? So that's the goal that we trying to accomplish now. You know what I'm saying? We could do it. We always could do it. Let's break the generation trauma. Let's get away from that. You know what I'm saying? Let's get away from all the bullshit. You know? So this ain't nothing. Like I tell y'all, man, all the obstacles come and things is hard. Just like I made it through that storm, going to different jails, watching people die, holding down yards, taking yards, holding it down for the blood in New York, holding it down for myself. You know what I'm saying? And it happens, you know what I'm saying? This is what goes on, but you don't want to live your life after going that every time the doors open or before they close with a split of a second, you know, you could die, you know what I'm saying? At any given time. Like I told y'all, you know, that's what's going on in the federal system, you know? So we must change all that, y'all, you know what I'm saying? So the youth, let's pay attention, man. Let's get this stuff together. Let's get it, go work on hard, work with each other. You know what I'm saying? Don't never be afraid to pull up, tell your partner, your man, like, yo, you're wrong. Stay away from the subliminal stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, man up. Everybody just man up, man. It's time for us to man up to go do it. And that's what I need the youth to do. You know what I'm saying? So we calling on y'all. Then I'm always calling on the fake OGs, the real OGs, the shot callers or whoever. Get back to the basics. Get back to asking dudes that's blood members, gang members, whatever. Like, yo, do y'all got your GED? What y'all did in school? Do y'all study that? You doing this? You know what I'm saying? That show the people what really the unitedness, togetherness was really made of. Why we didn't do it. Let's show them what we started it out to be. Not where it's heading, where it's going, and what it's doing, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what each one teaching was about, uplifting. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's really about, you know what I'm saying? And we got off that. And it's just a shame to see that something that was supposed to be so beautiful is collapsing, because after a while, it's like it's a germ, it's like it's a disease. And just like any disease and germ, when it's nothing for it to fight and attack, it start eating itself, it start going at each other. And that's what's happening in the world. There's so much nothing that's going on. Everybody's going at each other. And other entities is growing, you know what I'm saying? Whether they doing it together and we falling off. So it's time for us to get and go. As always, man, shout out to a lot of the big homies, little homies, all the homies behind the G-War. We gonna shout all y'all out, you know what I'm saying? A lot of brothers just caught cases. God bless them. Let's help and support. Always give them support. You know what I'm saying? Let's stop talking about the big bad wolf after he gone, because it was stuff that people did do, good and bad. Always remember, when somebody is doing something, you'll never know what their mission is. You know what I'm saying? Now, their mission could be to sabotage everything. The other mission could be self-gain. You know what I'm saying? There's just so many different ways, you know. So let's get it together, man. Let's let y'all know, yo, we here. You know what I'm saying? Toka, turning our circumstances around. I got something real nice coming for y'all, like I told y'all. It's about to drop. We're gonna get and do it. And we're gonna take one step at a time, man. Like I told you, man. God bless y'all. And like I told you, the next thing I'm getting in, we're gonna talk to the lady. Shout out to everybody that deserve it, even the ones that don't deserve it. You know what I'm saying? Shout them out, man. But just, you know, continue on growing, y'all. That's all this is about. As long as everybody growing, we're gonna be good. I got a couple more issues that I'm gonna be attacking, and we're gonna share it with each other, man. Like I say, we here to grow, man. Make sure y'all spread the word. Subscribe, share, post, spread the word. Let's get this thing going, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm here, y'all. We're gonna sign out.